what comes to mind? Hangman. Ah, that's great. Yes. That's so good, hangman. What else? Say that again, sorry. Live? Life. Oh, great. Yes. Life. Nice. Yes. Yes. So good. And what else? Top heavy. Oh, good. Nice. Yeah, that's great. Teetering. Say that again? Teetering. Yes, good. Ooh, these are great words. Great adjectives. What else? Regretful. Huh. That's a good one. I like that. Do you want to expand on it?
Yeah, I feel like if you don't have balance in your personal life, work life, I feel like you're doing really great here.
Yep.
Then you're missing out somewhere else.
Yeah.
And I feel like I get a sense of regret always.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not balanced, and I have a hard time finding that.
Yeah. Yes. Really good. Oh, thank you for expanding. What else? Look at that. What comes to mind? What feelings, emotions, situations? Sacrifice. Good. Do you want to say more about that?
I think if we put too much focus in one area of our life, we sacrifice other areas.
Yeah. Really good. I like that. All right, couple more. I know there's something else that pops out for you. Priorities. Ooh, good. And for you, looking at that, what comes up with priorities?
The imbalance of maybe not balancing priorities the way that you should to be aligned within the energy.
Yes. So good. And two things. I'm so glad you said the word should, and that you said I'm sorry when you cried. No more shoulds, no more I'm sorry's when crying. We never say when someone's laughing or when you're laughing, I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm laughing, right? Why do we say I'm sorry when we're crying? It's a human emotion. There's nothing good or bad about any emotion, it just is. So no more saying I'm sorry for crying or for anything unless you're intentionally hurting somebody, which you're probably not. And no shoulds or shouldn'ts. Those are just like perpetuate these patterns of guilt and shame and all this other BS, right? So just had to say that. So thank you so much for both you bringing that up, because we're so trained to feel bad about crying or to feel bad about something we're not doing. No more. It's wasted energy. Okay, one more about imbalance. Looking at that, one more word that comes up for you, or feeling, or thought, or example. Guilty, yes. Very good. That's a good one. Yep. And what for guilt, like what comes up with imbalance and guilt? Like what example is in your head?
Like husband versus kid.
Yeah. Yep.
Who should you be paying attention to?
Yes.
Who should be more important in the moment?
Yes. Yeah. Excellent. Okay, so here's the deal with imbalance. Everything you've said is so on point because we, again, feel the need, especially as women, because we're brought up in this society and culture, that your energy is meant to serve everyone else at the expense of what it is you need to tend to first and foremost. So when you don't take the time to know yourself and to figure out what you need, you are at the whim, the mercy of everyone around you, because going back to the example, you give away your energy to whomever it is that's requesting it without first assessing, what do I need to do to take care of myself so I can take care of you? So if husband needs you to support him on his business trip and take care of the family, you got to first feel, what is it that I need so that I can do this for you? Does that mean I need a couple hours of you watching the kids so I can go take a walk in the park, or I can meet my girlfriend for coffee, or I can take a bath? Whatever it is you need to know first so that you can then address someone else. And how does this equal balance? Balance is knowing, what do I need emotionally, physically, spiritually, or mentally to maintain my balance in my life so that I can be all of those things I want to be for everyone else. And balance isn't stagnant. Balance is an action word, balancing. So if you give attention, again, your energy is attention. When you focus your attention on one thing in your life, if it's your business, if it's your personal life, then that's one aspect of you. If you give all of your attention to one aspect, you're going to topple over like a tree. But if you give your attention to this aspect, recognizing it's just as important for your health to ingest foods that are going to serve you, meaning they will give you nutrition to fuel your brain, to fuel your body, so that you are fully present because you're not dragging ass. That's one aspect of you. Another aspect of you is mentally. Are you mentally in a good state of mind to be present? Or are you so distracted that you're thinking about the past, regurgitating what you actually don't want to have happen in the present again, but you're so caught up in the past that you're not actually present, and now you're giving all your attention to that, so now you're tipping over this way. So mentally, got to be in a good place. All right, got it. And if I'm sad, I'm sad. If I'm angry, I'm angry. I'm frustrated, I'm frustrated. But being present with what is, that's the point. Physically taking care of yourself, spiritually connecting to yourself, which is exactly what we did earlier. That is a spiritual practice. Spiritual means you're connecting to your spirit, your essence, who you are. We're all a divine spark. If you don't tend to your divine spark, it fizzles out and becomes this like little dim ember. And we're not here to be dim embers. We're here to be our fully lit up spark, living out what excites us. Spiritually, emotionally, feeling what you're feeling, not avoiding, not running away, not saying, I'm going to compartmentalize, I'm going to deal with this anger later. No, I'm feeling angry. Be with it. When you be with those emotions, it moves through. So that's what balance is addressing yourself mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. Then seeing what needs to rebalance before you tend to the needs of others. All right, moving on. Okay, what comes up for you looking at this slide? I'm sorry, say that again? Anxiety. Ooh, that's a good one. Why?
That's what you were talking about when you don't feel your emotions, you repress things.
Yes. Totally.
Creates anxiety.
No, for everyone. You're not alone. Creates anxiety, yes. What else? Great.
Balloons underwater.
Say that again?
Balloons underwater.
Balloons underwater. And how does that feel, thinking of balloons underwater?
High blood pressure.
Ooh, good. That's really good. High blood pressure. Oh, this is so great because this is going to totally connect to later. Nice. That's great. What else?
Looks like an upside down pyramid.
Yep. And how does that feel looking at an upside down pyramid for you?
Maslow is one of my favorite theorists.
Yep.
And so it feels like things are backwards.
Yes.
Like we're putting, we're not growing, we're actually going the opposite way.
So good. Are you a psychology major?
I teach the teachers.
In-
Teach those who will go on and be teachers.
Awesome. All right, this is great.
So that's why I do love it.
That was perfect. I was like, oh, that's really good. Super insightful. Thank you. What else we got?
Shut down.
Shut down, yes. And shut down in what way?
I think of like quiet. I have to like repress how I feel, so then I shut down.
Yep.
So it's like giving up almost.
Yes. Yeah, because you feel defeated because you're not like able to push past that level, or you're cut off, you're shut down, there's no movement. Yes. Awesome. Really good. Hidden? What's hidden?
Well, like maybe your feelings, your emotions, your
Yep.
desires, all hidden.
Yes. And how does that feel to have that hidden?
Well, I think it causes depression. It can cause a bunch of other factors that you have no idea,
Yes.
that stems to that one feeling that you repressed, and maybe it lashes out in anger at your spouse,
Mm-hmm.
or whatever the case. It can come up in a variety of different ways.
So good.
Health. I mean, you can
Absolutely.
make yourself sick. You can, there's a lot of things, if you're not taking care of that issue, that it can come out and raise its head in a very unattractive way.
Yeah. You are so right on, and thank you for sharing all that, because that's the thing, is the mind and body, there's not a separation. This is a unified system here, no matter how you want to chop it up or cut it up. Not gonna happen. That's an illusion. This system is affected by everything. Yes, if you think something and you're repressing something, your body will get your attention by shutting you down. Meaning high blood pressure, heart attack, pneumonia. You can name a whole host of physical ailments, and if that doesn't cut it, then you will break your arm, you'll trip over and crack a femur. Something physically will get your attention if you are emotionally not addressing yourself and if you're mentally not in balance. Your body, again, is so intelligent. It is going to be shouting out to you loud and clear to say, hey, pay attention to me. Oh, you're not? Oh, you're repressing how you're feeling. Oh, you're repressing what you're actually thinking. Okay, well, we'll knock you down so you can slow it down and actually think about what you need to do to tend to yourself. So good, great. What else we got?
Depleted.
I'm sorry, say it again?
Depleted.
Depleted, yes. And how does that for you to feel like depleted? Which part?
I just think like the top of it, it's like, oh, I'm fine, everything's
Yeah.
fine, but there's like all this stuff under the surface
Yes.
that we don't want to talk about.
Yep.
Or like, yeah, I'm dying here.
Yes.
I'm so overwhelmed.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's so good. Thank you. Great. Yeah.
With that, just because thinking of kids and the moms in the room, I feel like so many women have to put on a happy face, even though they're feeling, pulled one direction or the other, whether it's, spouse, financial, all those things, because you don't want your kids to see you hurting or a mess and all the things. So you just gotta put it here.
Yes. And isn't that crazy what we're teaching kids? Oh, don't feel those feelings. Oh, mom's holding it together. So what are they learning? They're learning to repress. They're learning to shove it down because we are being the examples for them, unbeknownst to us because we're repeating the patterns of our generations before us. We're looking at our moms, our grandmothers, whomever it is that came before us that taught us through their example of how to be. And this is the cool part is we're in a generation now that's no longer acceptable. That's not a healthy, sustainable way of living and feeling any happiness whatsoever by saying, oh no, don't cry. Oh no, hold it together. Oh no, I'm gonna apologize for whatever emotional expression I'm having. No, it's human. Human is being a feeling being. And yet we think somehow that's helpful to our kids to pass along this BS that we've learned that now we're waking up to realizing, oh, that's so not healthy. So yes, thank you, it's great. What else? What else comes up? Say that again?
Claustrophobic.
Claustrophobic, ooh, how so?
Kind of stemming off the first a little bit, it's like that you can't break through that top. You're almost like drowning. I feel just shut
Yes.
in below that top level of everything that's piling on top.
Yes, that's so good, it is. It's like drowning. It's that you can't break through the surface and you're just going down. Yeah, so good. What else? One more. Say it again? Society, yes. How so?
Because you have to be a certain way.
Mm-hmm.
You can't be yourself because then you're judged.
Keep going. Why? Why are you judged?
Because the world's taught people to see people a certain way.
Mm-hmm.
I go to the gym. I don't walk around like a pageant queen with a smile on my face, so everybody asks my husband, what's wrong with her?
Yeah.
Nothing's wrong with me. I'm there to do my thing, and
Yep.
I don't want to talk to anybody.
Yes. And how does that make you feel when people are
It
saying?
makes me feel frustrated.
Yeah.
Because they don't understand me.
Mm-hmm. And isn't that interesting how there is this societal structure as to how we are to behave or appear, and yet we somehow think that that's a rule, like that is a standard. And there's no standards. There's your own standard of like, how am I feeling today? And like if you're feeling good, then that's enough. You don't need to convince anyone else you're feeling good. Or if you're not feeling good, if you're feeling shitty, that's okay. You don't need to like help others to feel good about you feeling shitty. And yet, once we let go of that judgment of others, we can let go of that judgment of ourselves, which is where it really stems from. And that judgment of ourselves stems from what we believe to be true in our society or culture as to where that standard is. When you hold yourself up to this fake standard that somebody made up some time ago, that we have no idea who, but that judgment, that standard was someone's idea. And we've bought into that idea and made it our own. But when we think about, is that really my idea? is that really what I consider my own standard? No. Once you start living according to your own standards, then it doesn't matter. Judgment falls away because it doesn't really matter if people judge you or not because you're not even aware of it, because you're just constantly coming back to, am I living according to my own standards? So yeah, excellent point. All right, great. This is good. Good.